Otherwise, we'll be in here with nothing on.
Oh, true. We couldn't have that. That'd be terrible. You'd be up at the windows waving at people down the street and everything. I know exactly what you would be doing.
That's why you know me well.
Now, we've got our special guest in the studio, which is pretty cool to have him in the studio.
Hello.
Hello, Robbie. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Nice to meet you. It's always amazing turning up at these venues, and the outside of the buildings are always like these dingy buildings, and then you get into the studio and you go, oh my God, this is the real deal. It's looking very schmick, mate.
That's right. Well, thank you. This is the brand new studios. We are broadcasting live from the Royal Hotel on Bondi Road, which is pretty cool. It's a great new, well, not new venue, but it's just been taken over a few years ago by Maryville. So upstairs, all these rooms are not particularly being used.
I actually like it. Like going through the bar downstairs, and as obviously as you can tell by my accent being a Pom and stuff like that, it's so Aussie. It's just got that Aussie 1930s feel in it, the decor and all the rest of it. It's cool to go to an old Aussie pub, and I hear it does really well too.
Oh, it's jam-packed. I mean, they've been very clever about what they've done downstairs. Obviously, they've kind of kept the main bar pretty similar to what it was like, because a lot of the locals just love coming in, Restaurant's amazing, always jam-packed as well.
I'm going to check that out tonight, hopefully with the missus.
Oh, we'll sort that out for you for sure. So you're going to come and play a live DJ set for us, which is pretty cool, from 9 to 11.
Yes, which is kind of like I don't know. I just, obviously, because I've been playing for the radio station for a while, just doing guest sets and, giving you digital files. I just really love playing at the radio station. Takes me back to Kiss FM days, and there's something very special about playing at a radio station. So I just love it. And it's all going to be disco boogie, soulful house, obviously reworks, overdubs, and some very special bits that I'm going to drop for you.
Nice one. You've jumped on a flight. Did you fly up last night, or when did you come up?
No, flew up Sunday morning, and then on the wettest day since October, climbed the Sydney Harbour Bridge with my missus, it pissed down, but it was actually such a great experience to climb the bridge. It's actually my second time, but man, I don't know what it is about that bridge. I love climbing it. It's just amazing.
I've never done it. There's one thing that I need to do. I was trying to put together a little list of things to do for the Bondi radios, to have like a social calendar, so that we can, once a month, we can all go and do something together. That could join the list for sure.
I would definitely do it, because I did it with my brother about 7 or 8 years ago, and it cost us back then $400 each to climb it.
Right, wow.
And because of the whole COVID thing and all the rest of it, and they've been struggling with numbers, it's now $250.
$250.
So, I mean, that's still not cheap. It's still a few dollars, but
it's almost half price.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it busy? Was there a lot of people doing it at the time?
No, they I'll give you a good statistic. They obviously they were open 7 days a week before, but now they're down to 3 days a week. And here's the interesting stat for you. New Year's Eve 2019, they had 2,000 people go up the bridge. New Year's Eve 2020, 60.
60, that's crazy. What a change.
Because all their business was mainly internationals.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be kind of, I don't know what time. You can't go up there, obviously, on New Year's Eve when the fireworks are going off, because that's pretty dangerous, I would expect.
Well, I don't know whether... I'm guessing that they must have meant New Year's Day.
Yeah.
And not actually New Year's Eve, because I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
Watch out, fireworks!
Because I thought it was actually closed for the month beforehand, so they must mean New Year's Day.
Yeah, they must do. Because, I mean, I would obviously time it nicely on New Year's Eve. You would just go up there and say, yeah, I'll get a ticket, say around about 11:45. Walk really slowly up there, just have the best view ever.
I would love to somehow sneak up on the bridge on New Year's Eve and just be with all those explosions going off. Mega dangerous, but I'd love to do it.
It'd be great. Well, we're actually, what we've done for a good few years is the MCA, which is right beside it. I don't know if you know.
No, I don't know.
It's a rooftop that's right beside the bridge and the Opera House. So we do DJ sets from there and broadcast from there. So it's pretty cool.
Wow.
That has to be one of the best venues.
Yeah, it's so cool. I mean, you've got the bridge on your left-hand side. You've got the Opera House on your right.
Wow.
You're right in amongst it. And you're on a flat rooftop. And you've got the DJs there. And yeah.
Well, I'm obviously playing tourist because, I'm from Melbourne, and as you know, Melbourne's a very, very dull, boring town. So being in exciting old Sydney, we went down to the Opera House yesterday, and what was incredible, again, Sydney still like very, very empty for Sydney. I'm actually shocked as to how few people there are walking around. But there was no one at the Opera House. It was virtually empty. And then bizarrely, we walked around the front of it. There was a Pilates class going on there. It was mental. Like 30 women in, like going, what is going on here?
Yeah, but you did say it was pouring in torrential rain as well. So I mean, there is that. I mean, people are not going to go.
Well, yesterday was amazing weather. That was when we went to the Opera House. But the Sunday, wow, man, that was a wet day.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's been weird recently. Friday was rain, I think, torrential rain on Friday. Saturday was roasting, 30 degrees. Then torrential rain on Sunday.
Well, we're getting pretty crazy weather in Melbourne. It's like, you know, I don't know if they say it about Sydney, but you know, Melbourne, they always say like 4 seasons in a day. And Melbourne weather has been absolutely bloody crazy. Like 35 one day and then 14 the next. It's like, what?
I couldn't handle that.
No, it's been crazy.
That's why I live here. I couldn't live in Melbourne for the weather.
That doesn't bother me. I mean, obviously coming from Scotland, I like it when it's a bit miserable and a bit rainy, and that's what I do. I thrive. I wake up in the morning and go, oh yes, it's raining.
I've got to say, you see. You wouldn't know, Lucy, but again, being from London, right? It's there's a lot more light in Australia than there is in the UK. So
I do know that.
Oh, okay, you do know that. You do know that. So a bad grey day in Melbourne, it's almost like summer for us.
No, I get it. I lived in London for a long time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I completely resonate with that. When I went back to the UK a few years ago, I was like, something weird about the UK. It seems really dull.
Yeah.
And then figured out that it's so much brighter here.
Yeah, it is, and that's that's actually one of the reasons. There was 3 reasons why I emigrated to Australia. One was I actually couldn't handle the winters anymore in the UK. I was really struggling in the winters, you know, getting up in the dark, going home in the dark from work.
But it is completely dark.
Yeah.
I mean, at 4 o'clock at night, it's even worse in Scotland. So you would get up, pitch black, go to work, come home at 4 o'clock and it's pitch black again. You go, it didn't.
Well, that's right. I mean, I went to classically the Edinburgh Festival a couple of times, and that used to freak me out. How much grimmer it was compared to London. It's just.
He means weather-wise. It doesn't mean It doesn't mean Edinburgh is London.
Sorry, yes, correction. Edinburgh's a great city. I've got to say, great city, Edinburgh, and had some amazing times there. And in my 20s, I've done some big drinking sessions there, but Edinburgh's an amazing town. But just it's even greyer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're not denying that.
No.
Sure, no. And I always notice that clouds are so much lower in the UK than they are across here. You look here and the clouds are really high. Yep. And in the UK, it just seems claustrophobic. And the clouds
why
are low.
Is that? I mean, is that actually a thing, or is it just? I don't get it.
There's that 1 month. There's that 1 month in the UK where it's literally every day there's like this shitty slow drizzle, and with the cloud base like really low, and there is no sun. There's just like this grey dull light for about a month, and that is why I just went, I can't do this anymore. So thank you, Australia, for having me.
You're out here. You just jumped on a plane and you left.
That's right, 1994.
1994. Wow, long time ago now.
It is. I've now lived longer in Australia than the UK, so there you go. So
that's a scary moment when that happens. I've got a while before that happens anyway.
Yeah.
So Robbie's going to be DJing for us from 9 o'clock. We'll catch up again with him shortly. Before that, we're going to play a great track that I think you will like.
Yes.
It's the Club Smash mix
of
Nata Alma. So you'll like this one, I'm sure.
So I can ask you, have you got anything good, Hodgie?
Anything good? Well, you decide. You decide. Put this track on. Bondi Radio, very good morning to you, 20 to 9. If you are heading into work, hope you're having a great morning so far. Take your umbrella because it could rain today, but who knows? The forecasters always get it wrong in this country, so we'll find out how this pans out. Good morning.